Hey, what's going on? Chart Kings. Every Sunday we are here. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you don't miss any of these levels that we're going to say. Every Sunday we go over the news, we go over the chart levels, everything you need to know. About to get your weekend and weekdays ready for this week. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. First things first, how's everybody's weekend? Let us know in the comments below. See how your weekend is, what you guys do, what was productive, and everything else. And let's go to the news, what everybody's always waiting for. Let me just get my notes out. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put it up on top. Weekly futures market news breakdown. Boom, boom. First, boom. All right, guys, here we go. So Monday, Empire State Manufacturing Index at 8:30 a.m. If you guys see it up there, what that means is it measures manufacturing activities in New York. Why trades care strong numbers. Economy strong market may go bullish. Weak numbers, slowing. Economy slowing, meaning slowing down. Markets may pull back. For future traders, NQ and ES, those are pairs, usually moderate volatility at the open. Okay, nothing crazy, so we're good on that day. Tuesday, pending house sales at 10 a.m. This shows how many homes are under contract to be sold and why it matters. Houses is a major part of the economy. Strong housing, bullish sentiment. Weak housing, bearish sentiment. Usually not a huge market mover, but it can shift sentiments. Meaning is if you think it's going to go up and then out of nowhere it just comes down, is because that is the market we are in, and it became a weak house sentiment. Meaning it's a bearish market. Okay, or the other opposite way. Either way. Wednesday is a big Fed day, most important day. See cores PPI and PPI at 8:30 a.m. Definitely, if you're a beginner trader, I would not suggest you to get in there on a Wednesday. If you want to lose your account, maybe you get lucky and not lose your account. But that's what I would do. And all professional traders, that as your discretion. This measures inflation from the product side companies. Think of it as future inflation signals. Higher inflation, bad for stocks. Lower inflation, good for stocks. Expect morning volatility. Federal funds rate decisions at 2 p.m. This is the interest rate decision from the Federal Reserve. The market watches for rate cuts, rate hikes, holding rates steady. Even if the rates stay in the same, the federal language moves the market. So anytime somebody speaks, it moves the market. So I wouldn't suggest nobody does anything on 2 or 2 or 8:30. I wouldn't even trade on Wednesday because this tells traders how the Fed feels about the economy. Markets look for words like inflation, employment, growth, risk. This is where the algorithm starts moving markets faster. Okay, FOMC at 2:30 p.m. press conference. The federal chairman answers questions. This can cause massive swings into the NQ and ES and gold and everything else. Many professional traders avoid. Hear that. Professional trades avoid during this time. So as a new trader, I wouldn't suggest you guys do that. Sorry about the mess in the back. Thursday. Okay, here we go. Thursday, a jobless claims at 8:30 a.m. shows how many people filed for unemployment. So higher claims, economy slowing. Lower claim, economy strong. This often creates more momentum in the morning in futures. Philly Fed manufacturer index is another manufacturer health index. Sorry about that, guys. Usually moderates impact a little bit, not too much. New home sales at 10 a.m. showing how many newly built homes were sold. And strong housing, strong economy. Key trading takeaways. What can we say? Okay, so expect high volatility on ES and NQs, large price swings, liquidity sweeps before the real move. Many traders will wait for the Fed announcement before taking big positions. And the biggest event this week is Wednesday with the Federal Reserve interest rates decisions that they usually creates massive volatility in the future. Traders should be cautious around 2 p.m. Feds, are going to be on conference against at 2:30 p.m. during the press conference. And that is everything, guys. So good luck with everybody. Hoping everybody makes smart decisions, stays patient, doesn't jump into trades right away. And like I said, this is educational purposes only. We are not financial advisors. So whatever you take on any of these trades, on these charts, it is on your discretion, not ours. We're just here to educate you guys on everything else, levels and stuff like that, and educating you guys on news and all that stuff. Okay. So let's go on to the charts, what everybody always waits for. Boom. Okay, here we go. Let me make it bigger for everybody. So we're going to start from the hour. These are a few levels that I marked before we get on. Let me see. Okay. So it seems like we're going to mark. We got a fair value gap right here. That looks like a bearish. No. Yeah, it is. No, a bullish fair value gap. Bullish fair value gap right there. Okay, we have a order block right here. From here to here. God damn, that thing is huge. The reason why that took off, that didn't do anything. We can just leave that like that. It's jumping off this market right here. Okay. We have the reason why this went down is because of this fair value gap right here. You guys can tell. It touched it and dropped that down. So that's that. Okay. Boom. That's good. That's another one. Another one right here. All right. Touched it. Popped back down. You guys are seeing the trend right there. So what it is we're creating liquidity. It's creating liquidity. What that means is that it has to come back and grab that or touch it, and then you got to, see where you're at there. Boom. So all these here, this one here, boom, liquidity there, liquidity there, liquidity there. There we go. Now we drop down. So it seems like it's bouncing back up. Let's just see what's going on here. Boom. Boom. So it's bouncing off of here. So it seems like we're in a bearish market because you got some more liquidity there. Nothing crazy strong. But it's bouncing off this 1 hour liquidity right now. So it seems like it's gonna bounce up higher. These are your 1 minute liquidity. So I don't think anything of that. Let's make it a different color. Make it blue. Let's make them blue. All right. Let's bounce back up. Kind of give you guys what could happen. Let me see if there's anything down here. Nothing down here. So right now, it seems like it's going back up. So I would think that because there's so much liquidity above, I'm thinking that depending on what the news is tomorrow. So this is what it did. It went from here, if you guys can tell, and it started going down, right? Boom, boom, right. And it looks like it's gonna tap here. It already tapped here somewhere. It's gonna have to take off, eat this liquidity, right? We might come back down here, retest this area, kind of shoot back up, right? The thing is that we're gonna respect that again, because remember that's we're either gonna keep respecting it, consolidate, or we might break through once we hit it the second time and come and grab all this liquidity here. The only difference is that and these are all hours. So it's going to respect these compared to the blue ones. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. For any reason it doesn't do that, and it comes back down here after it already did all this, right? Comes here, grabs that, it can break through here. And if it breaks through here, it's going to go down here because it doesn't have nothing stopping it. Does that make sense? And then it just might shoot back up because it's not, they already took this out, took that out, they already took that out. It's going to go all the way to this one. So I would just pay attention to this line here. That is, let me put it in a different color. Boom. Hold on, let me take that out first. I know where it is because it's right here. Cool. And we're going to put it in the color orange like I like to do all the time. And let's make it big. So take a picture. So if it goes past that line, it's going all the way down to this line. So right now you want to be above this line and you'll be good. Below it, you're looking at it dropping to the gulag. And it looks like it's bouncing off that, if you guys can tell. See what I'm saying? It went up, broke it from here, boom, 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 boom. Tested out this Fat Valley gap, boom, boom, boom. Tapped here, came up here, tapped here, meaning it's an hour, and now it's going up. And now we're gonna figure out, is it either gonna continue, consolidating between this line, right? Is it gonna continue consolidating? Hold on a second. Let me take off the hour one. Okay. Is it gonna continue consolidating? Is it gonna ping pong between these two lines here? Consolidating in 1 minute. Our thing is for the breakout, right? The breakout. That's what we're waiting for. Because guess what? It already tested down here twice. So now ours for the breakout, and then you can continue trading. All right. That's what we're looking at right now. So just I wouldn't mark this one too much because it doesn't really have too much authority. But this, I'm just giving you a line of what you should be looking at. This is a consolidation right now from the upside. I mean, from the downside. It came from down here and came up here. Boom, boom. And now it's consolidating, trying to figure out, is it going to cut through this 1 hour? I don't believe so. But if it does, it has a possibility and continue going up or continue going down, and it's going to go down all the way down to this line because this is another hour. So it has more resistance. If not, if it comes up, it's either going to come up, pop here, and come down and then take off, or it's going to pop and come back down here, retest this line again. Okay? Awesome. That's NQ. Let's go to the next one. Go. All right. Start at the 1 hour like we always do. There we go. So this one got smashed out. Boom, no more. No more. And then these right here got smashed out. No more. Boom. Boom. God damn, everything's getting taken out today. Anything. Anything get taken out. All right. So now we have some liquidity down here. Like we always do. Let's make this black again. Not bad. Some liquidity there. Got some liquidity there before the takeoff. All right. Like I need to go back a little bit more just to see what happened here because it looks like the downtrend happened up here, right? The downtrend happened up here. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm over here thinking. Uh, and this is the crazy part. Like, it didn't create a fair value gap yet. What was the main fair value gap that made this thing take off? It never retested the fair value gap. So what that means, it has to retest it because you see this line right here is too big. And this is the only one.
Mommy said your food's downstairs.
Is it? Give me a second. Give me a second.
What are you doing?
I'm marking lines, key levels. So you see all these are key levels, right? So what we're doing is key leveling, and this is a 2 hour key level. So what does that mean? It's a stronger level, right? So that's a 2 hour key
Are
level.
you live?
No, I'm not live. I'm actually doing a YouTube for everybody. So right now I marked a high, another high, and all these are hour
Are
highs.
you live?
No, I'm not, son.
Are you practicing?
I'm practicing. I'm practicing. I'm helping everybody out.
Right.
Close the door for me, puppy. All right. Here we go. Now we go back to the hour. So now we already know what we're seeing. So we don't have no more big swings. But we do have 1 hour fair value gaps right here. I just don't think they're strong enough. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna put them like this when they're not that strong. But we know that they're fair value gaps. You know what? I'll just put an hour, whatever. An hour fair value gap. Bullish fair value gap. And we do that an hour. Can you close the door, son? Close the door, please. Okay, thank you. Such a good kid. Good kid. You guys can see I'm at the Cruz family. We actually have a whole bunch of videos. I think we have like 90-something videos when he was younger. We used to do videos with them, with my son all the time. All right. So right now it's bouncing off the 1 hour key level. If you could tell, we're under consolidation. All right. We're under consolidation right now. So this consolidation right here, we got to figure out, is it going to continue going up? It's going to go down. It's going to break through. And we don't know right now. Let's go to the backside. There we go. It's supposed to. So right here, bounce came down here. It never broke this until right here broke it. And this was a strong. Let's see. So right here. So that right there tells me this is a strong order block there. right? Let me see if it does tell me anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So what I would do on this one, because we can't really read it too much. We just know that everything is above us. And remember, the market follows where all the liquidity is. So if I had to say anything, let me look at the day. Remember, we always look at the day to see where we're at. Okay. So if I had to look at the day before, um, I'm gonna revisit that thing. Let me do it different color. Right? We do it boom, we do it orange, and we do it with stripe. Orange stripes. All right, here we go. Now let's jump down and see what we're looking at now. Okay, so it is bouncing off this hour and it's bouncing off this day, right? Off that key level day. So now that we know that it's bouncing off the key level day a little bit, it's kind of consolidating, I could say. Consolidating. Oh, yeah, messed up. Why I gotta do that? Sorry about that, guys. Messing up over here. All right, here we go. So, so we have two things that might happen, right? We have two things that might happen. We have that because it came from up here, right? Came down here, right? Boom, 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 popped up here. And now we're thinking it's either going to come here, right? And kind of just take off. Remember, you got these days, you know? Come and grab all this, right? Or the next thing it could do, let's see if anything, we have more liquidity down here, right? Down here in these key levels here. Hold on. We have more liquidity here. But the market always comes back, retraces, grabs all this before it comes right back down here. And I don't think, I mean, it's a good amount. Like right here's more liquidity. Yeah, you know, it could just dump, to be honest with you, the way, you know, it could, but we don't know that. Everything's always in the air in the market, and you got to just go with the flow and go off the key levels. You don't want to, hey, it's gonna dump. No, no, no. What you got to do is react to the key level. So right now it's reacting towards this key level right now, and we got to figure out is either gonna reject and keep going up, support. It's gonna support it and keep going up and break resistance above, or the next step. Let's make this one color. Let's make it, let's say that one's blue, right? Let's do that one blue. And then let's do the next one, right? Let's do the next one. Same thing. Boom, 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 right? Come back, hit that, test this one more time. Boom, come back down here, right? Consolidate and just kind of pop. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Kind of grab all this and then go back up, right? And then go back up, right? Could do that. And let's put this a different color because it is going down. Let's put that red, and let's put this one. We can do that one green. So that can happen, right? That can happen right there, right? That can happen. Kind of consolidating, getting all that stuff. We don't know. Main thing is as long as it doesn't break this one right here, You can put that color. Let's put that the color blue. All right, as long as it doesn't break below this. Get that blue right there. Boom. As long as it doesn't break below 4963, we'll be good. We'll be bullish on the upside. If it breaks that, that's an hour. It's gonna go down, test this one out, and then it's gonna continue testing the rest. All right, guys, that's what I think. That's my thinking right there. Or I can come back and grab all this and shoot back down. We don't know. We don't know. Because these are all-time highs. All right. But right now with the war and everything going on, I believe that's what could happen. Let's do one more and then I'm cutting you guys loose. I'm cutting you guys loose because I gotta go to sleep. I'm tired. And then if I get a chance this week, definitely if you're part of the Discord, make sure to go to Chart Kings Club. Discord, Chart Kings Club. And let me write it down here for you guys. Boom, boom. All right, it's spelled like this. Let me do it capital letters. Chart Kings Club. Chart Kings Club. And it's a Discord. All right. So let's finish this one up. Here we go. Let me mark my highs and lows real quick. Let's do them in black. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, these are days. Oh my God, this is days. Hold on. Hold on. It's bouncing off the day. It's bouncing off the day. Yeah, definitely not. You know, if it's bouncing off the day, sheesh. My bad. Okay, bouncing off the days. All right. Broker structure. I'm over here looking at the days. Let me get to the day of the day. There we go. I didn't even know I was looking at the day. Okay, here we go. That's one. And that's two. But it is bouncing off the day from let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days ago. It's bouncing off that key level, and I don't think it's gonna break. I don't see it breaking. I mean, shoot, it just broke one, you know. It just broke that one, you know. It broke that one. You see how I tested it right here, but then it went down and it didn't go all the way through because it has this other day that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? So it's testing off that key level right there. I mean, if it breaks that, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. But let me see what else has up here. It's the 1 hour here. Boom. That's a good amount of key. It has a good amount of liquidity above. Let's see. Yeah. This another one here. All right. There we go. Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. I mean, shoot, if you guys are paying attention, you guys are paying attention how I mark everything. So that's teaching you guys something, you know. And if you guys are not paying attention, hey, I feel bad for you. You know what I mean? Because that's literally, you know, that's how you got to mark, you know. Look like it broke this, right? I think it's going to continue going up to the upside. We don't know. See what it's looking like here. And then let's back up a little bit. And it looks like it's going to the upside right now. Get it off this jump too. And you see this right here? Boom, 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 boom. Let's get jump right there. I just created a little base. All right. Good thing it didn't create no fair value gap over here. All right. Didn't create nothing there. All right. Even this one, this is strong right here too, bro. This one's strong. This is a 30-minute. This is a lot stronger than the 5-minute, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's on the way up. It's on its way up. All right. So this is kind of good. All right, let's work on this. Here we go. So this was a bearish, it was bearish at one time. Right. It was on this way down. Came up, boom, 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 boom. Right. And then out of nowhere, I said, oh no, it's another color. And it just dropped. All right. Just say I'm out of here. All right. Kind of just like took off to that gulag. And now I created this fair value gap. And because it's a 30, it can continue going up. And now we're going to see if it's going to test this or it's going to shoot back down. Or if it passes it, it's going to take it a while. It's going to create a fair value gap around one of these another side, right? If it creates a fair value gap between here or here, it has another chance for it to pop back up and cut through here and continue going, right? Hold on a second, brother. Let me do it another color because it's confusing the hell out of me. Let's do it blue. Okay. So that's the only way it will continue going up. But it has to create a fair value gap somewhere, either right here, and then once it creates a fair value gap, it'll have enough power for it to come down, retest that fair value gap, and shoot back up. If not, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail because it already disrespected this line, and that was a day ago. So it doesn't care about that line no more. Okay, it doesn't care about that line. That was a day ago. So this is another day. It already disrespected that line and the one I just wrote. So the next move it could do. So right now we got to pay attention to this line here, this line right here. I'll make it in blue. And let's make it bigger. All right. This blue line right here, 47, 170. Or it's going to come down. I already disrespected this. Right. So it doesn't care about that. Come back. Right. Right. Probably won't create a fair value gap if it does this and come back and kind of boom, go off this fair value gap. Boom, boom. Test it. Right. Test it. This is where we wait. And it shoots back up. Right? Because it didn't test it before, right? It could shoot back up, or once it tests it, it can break back down and go for the lows, whatever the next liquidity is. But I don't think it has to. It didn't test it, so the possibility for it to come down, who knows? I would think it would just shoot back up. You know, something like that. That's my thing. I think it's in the air right now. I believe that it might shoot all the way up because it came down this far, but it didn't test it, so it might have to come and test it. But it all depends if it creates a fair value gap over here or a fair value gap over here for it to retest, for it to continue going up to the upside. And if it breaks here, it's going to go to the next line. That it's right here, and that's all the way up there. It might retrace a few times, but it has to come back and touch this. All right, guys, and that is all. And that is all. You guys want to take a picture? There you go. That is all. Boom, boom, boom. And we are done. And if you are on Chart Kings Club Discord, you'll be able to go and check out the news and this video as well, or you can subscribe and like, and all these different charts. I post them on there on the actual Discord. All right, guys. So have a great week. Have a great week, and we'll see each other next week. And on a Sunday, every day, the same time, Chart Kings Club. See you guys every Sunday. Peace. I'll let you guys go. Boom. And we are out of here. Peace. Remember, Bitcoin.